Take Back the Night, an event hosted by Men Against Violence, a peer education team on campus, sought to bring students together to rally against sexual assault. The rally was intended to help create a safe community for students and bring awareness in an effort to end all forms of sexual violence through rallying and poetry. Participants began the march on the steps of Old Main and marched to the quad to the LBJ Student Amphitheater, where Ebony Stewart, a three-time slam champion from Austin, Texas, hosted a poetry slam.
Take back tonight. Take back tonight. No means no. Wherever we go. Yes means yes. No means no.
Men Against Violence member and sophomore at Texas State, Ryan Weeks said he chose to become a member of MAV because he wants to understand the issues facing the community and country.
It would allow me to educate myself on the issues that were affecting not just our community here, but all across the country. And I believe if I educate myself more about it, then I could be more helpful in understanding towards people that were going through these issues.
Weeks said he believes it's important for men to become involved in MAV because men are often the perpetrators of sexual assaults.
If you look at history and statistics, a lot of it says that men are perpetrators of domestic violence and abuse. And Men Against Violence started because a group of men wanted to get involved in solving these sorts of issues.
Weeks said MAV's empathetic message is one of the main reasons he joined.
This group stood out to me because as someone who cares deeply about what's going on in people's lives, like I'm a very empathetic person, so knowing that there was something like this, someone who could go out and talk about the sorts of issues that are happening.
Kelsey Banton, Health Promotion Specialist at the Student Health Center, is one of the Take Back the Night's organizers. Banton's main function on campus is to speak to students and staff about various sexual assault topics.
Yes, so I have a couple different functions at Texas State. So one of my main functions is to talk with students, faculty, and staff around different violence issues. And so we talk about sexual assault, sexual harassment, dating violence. A lot of that includes talking about consent, talking about boundaries. We do gender socialization and really talk about the way that we identify, intersect with the different types of violence that individuals can experience.
Banton also said the idea for Take Back the Night comes from a march that started in the 70s in which women came together and began marching against sexual violence.
Take Back the Night is a march/rally that dates back to the 70s. So it was first done in different larger cities across the country, and it was women who were noticing that there was a lot of murders and sexual assaults happening in their cities. So from the 70s to now, that has really morphed into really thinking about that. No matter how you identify, people experience these types of violence, and no matter where you're at, whether you're on the street, whether it's at night, whether you're in your residence hall or in your home, everyone deserves to feel safe, and everyone deserves bodily autonomy.
Banton said she believes it is important for men to become involved, not only because they are most often the perpetrators, but because they can be victims as well.
So I think it's really important for kind of two main reasons. One of them is that for so long we said that this was a women's issue, and I think that that's incredibly disingenuous and on a whole other level disrespectful, because what we do is that we say that this is a crime that doesn't happen to men, and that we silence them, and that's completely wrong, and it's something that we perpetuate in different ways. And so I think it's important that we recognize that men are survivors.
Banton also said men can help change locker room talk and address each other about the issues with sensationalizing rape culture in the most private of spaces.
A big part of the conversation is I am a person who identifies as female, right? I'm not in a lot of those very intimate spaces when men are talking to other men. So whether that's a rape joke is happening, or a sexist comment is being made, or someone we know has sexually assaulted someone, maybe by using alcohol or whatever that looks like, using that tool, and we're not interrupting it, or they're bragging about it the next day, whatever that looks like, oftentimes men are in those spaces with other men. And it's really thinking about how do we give those men the tools and the language to be able to interrupt and hopefully get to a place where they can kind of confront that behavior.
She said addressing these issues is important, and events like Take Back the Night give students an open forum for discussion of these sensitive topics and can help people better understand and create a support system for those who are victims.
I can sit in the audience and I don't have to say anything, and I don't have to debate, and I don't have to go back and forth. I maybe don't have to share my own story, but I get to sit and I get to listen to other people. And I get to be in a space where everyone seems to be supporting and validating that. And that's a very, very powerful thing to be a part of.
I must deserve this reward. I will remember you if ever I am being too optimistic in believing that he will stop, and I will be able to wipe the blood from my bottom lip. Poets who think I don't know how to be vulnerable, that want me to unfold my fists. I am protecting myself. You should have seen what happened when I didn't.